So I got a 2004 Silverado with the Duramax in it, the LLY engine, that won't start. First thing I'm going to check is for codes in the computer. Check all powertrain codes, and all I have is a glow plug control module code. That should not keep it from starting. So next thing I'm going to do is check cam and crank signal. Gotta find it first because I'm not sure which list it's under. We got crank signal and cam signal right there. So we're going to crank it and see what happens. Both of them show yes. Both of them showed no pulses missed. Well, cam's showing one. I don't see a sync state, so we're going to be done with the PIDs for now. So I'm by myself, so I can't really go to the front and show you what it sounds like, but this is what it sounds like when cranking. It doesn't sound like there's any compression in any cylinder right now, so we're going to do a few more checks. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of the valve covers so I can see if the rocker arms are moving when cranking the engine, to see if the cam gear is sheared off of the cam or if the camshaft is broken, because both of those are somewhat common on these motors. I'm going to pull the right side valve cover, passenger side, because it looks a little bit easier to pull, and we'll see what we got. First thing I'm going to do is take off this air intake. So I just went ahead and pulled the whole intake and air box and everything out of the way just to make it a little bit easier. Next thing I'm going to do is disconnect the intercooler pipe right here, pull it out of the way, disconnect the fuel filter head with these two bolts and let it fall out of the way. Take off its bracket from the valve cover. Then I guess disconnect the injector lines, and then we'll see what we got from there. So I just took the whole intercooler pipe out of the way instead of leaving it hanging there. Fuel filter head's hanging down, like I said. I also had to unbolt the computer. It's got 3 bolts, and I took off this top fuel line right here so it could move some more. Then I had to take off the pipe that goes right here, which has 6 bolts. All the injector lines are off right now. I had to unclip these wires, and I'm about to take out a few 10mm bolts for that harness to drop down. Then I should just have the Allens left for the valve cover itself, other than this line right here, and then the valve cover should come off. So got it tore down a little farther, got that wiring harness out of the way, got all the fuel lines out of the way. Injectors have to pop out, so all I did was unbolt the clamp for them, then stick a screwdriver between the clamp and the head and pulled them out like that, because they're stuck in there pretty good, but they'll pop out. Go again. Well, as you could see, all of the rocker arms were moving, so it appears as though the camshaft and cam gear are good. So I'm gonna have to dig deeper into this and do a compression test, I suppose, and see exactly what we got. But that's for another video.